Smile, John.
Hello, Mr. Jeckovich. You're looking well. I see you got a new jacket on. I like that. I like the color combination. And I heard you had a special guest came in and did your shaving and everything.
Yeah,
Shaving, you look good.
yeah.
You look very nice, clean shaven. We're in Frontline Purple Heart Studios tonight. It's April 14th, 2026, Tuesday. It's my high pleasure, and it's certainly my distinct honor, to be speaking with Mr. John J. Jeckovich, 100 plus years old, and he's stronger than ever. Yeah, he reads through your newspapers every morning, no help with glasses. He'll shake your hand and knock you to the ground.
Don't shake his hand.
And he's very feisty at 100. If you would challenge him, he'll come at you. I'll tell you that for a fact. Hey, Steph, could you show Mr. Jeckovich some of these documents I obtained?
Yeah.
Mr. Jeckovich, as you know, most of your records were burned in a government building fire about 40 years ago. But we've been piecemealing pieces of your records whenever we could get our hands on them or buy them. But we're picking up a nice portfolio. So what do you recognize there? Anything? What do you recognize there? Take your time and look it over. We're in no hurry. We got the whole studio for 30 minutes, and then we get evicted. Take your time. Any comments, shout them out. Mr. Jeckovich is looking at his documents when he was drafted in World War II. It states his occupation as a teenage boy, his height, weight, and address. His address back then, where he lived all his life, was 3063 Orleans Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. He cared for his mother from his age 11 to her demise at 89 in the same house. Take your time, look it over. Take it on. You got a new wheelchair, that thing's nice, it rolls really clean. Yeah, new jacket. You get new clothes every day. It's so beautiful. 100 plus years old, he's been working since 8. Gets up every morning. He works. He's got an 849-page book. He's working on a second. And he'll write what he wants me to say at 7 o'clock every day, and I do. And believe me, if I mispronunciate, or if I don't put the substance together properly, he lets me know. He's not going to sit back and smile. He was born a fighter because he had to be a fighter. Had to be a fighter. He was born during the Great Depression, hard to get by. Hard to get by. Then he rolled right into World War II. Tough guy. He's not going to give you a break if there's no breaks to be given. You know, he's tough. You know, he's feisty at 100 years old. If you say something, he'll get on you. I'll tell you that right now. There's no seeing and kumbaya with him. He's tough. He's tough to the bitter end, and that's the way these fighters were trained. They're fight to train. And moms, we had wars for over 1,000 years. We're gonna have wars for 1,000 more. So don't sissify your boys. Make them be tough, because you never know when they'll have to serve. If you sissify your boys, this first week in combat, they'll be dead, they'll be killed. So don't do that to them. Don't do that. Look at him, he's reading those documents. 3 newspapers every morning without the assistance of glasses. How about that, 40-year-olds wearing all those reading glasses? Not this guy. Never did and never will. Never did and never will. Let's see. What's this text about? Oh, yeah, we got a text from someone from Toronto, Ontario. Mr. Jeckovich, Niagara Falls, Ontario. There's a Toronto, Ontario number. Niagara Falls, Ontario. Mr. Jeckovich, in the early 60s, we used to come across with our laundry when we went to Niagara Falls, New York, and we used your services at Duplex Giant Wash. Wow. Wow. That was this man and his grandmother. So I guess they came visiting the New York side of Niagara Falls, and Mr. Jeckovich's place was convenient. That the laundromat he owned, and they did the laundry there. It was so nice. He had a lot of good customers. Take your time. What do you see in there? Take your time. Take your time. Look at that. Look into your phones or your screens. Fine print, governmental fine print he's reading. No glasses. No glasses. No glasses. Yeah. You got any comments?
Yeah.
They got you down as working at sheet metal at Croysdale.
Huh?
Sheet metal at Croysdale's.
Yeah.
See it down there?
Yeah.
Who'd you work with Croysdale with?
Oh,
Who'd you work with Croysdale with? What?
Uncle Andy.
Uncle Andy. Was he a good guy?
Yeah, that's
Smart guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What'd you have, like a third grade education? He was smarter than most people with a college education.
Yeah.
He knew how to do the algebra and trigonometry and whatever else you need to
Yeah.
build all these aluminum-sided vents in all these factories.
Yeah.
You worked all the factories, didn't you?
Huh?
You installed vents and filters with your Uncle Andy in all the factories in Buffalo and Niagara Falls.
Oh, yeah.
Smart guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He taught you well.
23 minutes.
Thank you. Are you done looking at them, Mr. Jeckovich?
Yeah.
I'll have an assistant take it from you.
Okay.
Thank you. What did you see there? Did you recognize all that draft notices and things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
During World War, Mr. Jeckovich was looking at his draft notice. The place that, the office building up north, where he, all the documents were filed, had a major fire, government building in
I see that, yeah.
1960s.
He likes this one too.
Mr. Jeckovich wants to see it, please give it
That's
to
a
him.
diary of the 291st.
And all his records of every type were burned in this big office fire up north. And we're piecemealing everything we get our hands on, we show them, and it looks very familiar. We just celebrated Mr. Jeckovich's 100th birthday. He had over 200 people, all kinds of people from all walks of life. A lot of stamina. He'd start shaking hands at 11 a.m. and shook the last hand goodbye at midnight. So we're having a big one. That was only 200. We already rented a Civic or / Convention Center. His 101st birthday will be in October. 2,000 plus people we're going to have, 2,000 plus. And caterings by Sunny Barbecue, Carrabba's, and we're going to have like wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow full of shrimp from Hall's. We're going to cater those 3 restaurants, yeah. 2,000 plus. Text us now, we'll put you on the list. And the only thing is a requirement, just come and say hello. No gifts will be accepted of any type. 0 gifts will be accepted. Just come with your heart. It's all about your heart. It's all about your goodwill. Text us at 407-366-0000. I realize we have 4 or 5 or 6 more months to the birthday, but we already have 752 on the list. 2,000's going to be the max, but yeah, if we do over 2,000, we'll squeeze them in. We don't care. On our first birthday, it's going to be a big one. Last 100th birthday, we had a 50-piece marching band from the Army, and a lot of government officials and a lot of just plain nice people came from near and far to honor this man. If it wasn't for this man and many other GIs, if Adolf Hitler kept winning, if he kept winning, he's kept coming, and that Atlantic Ocean wasn't going to stop him as many people think it would. You might be speaking German now if it wasn't this man. And they kicked Hitler's ass right on his own ground, Germany. Yeah, Mr. Jeckovich was in the Battle of Bulge, the coldest winter on record. Bastogne was the hardest city to keep. They had no air support for 4 days. So there was his top officials said, don't lose Bastogne. You can't lose Bastogne. That's a key. So 4 days later, 97% casualties. They were on a fighters, they're out of ammunition, they're out of food. And on the 5th day, the skies opened up and paratroopers and ammo and air support came in from every angle. And so they held Bastogne. When Mr. Jeckovich was first drafted, he was affectionately called with all the other division, the diaper division, because they're so young. That was no disrespect, that's just what they're called, the diaper division. But after they held Bastogne, and this name stays with them today, with all the other Army guys. Now today he's called, as he was back in the 40s, the Bloody Bastards of Bastogne. The Bloody Bastards of Bastogne. So after fighting in the Battle of Bulge, we were shot in the shoulder by a sniper, door-to-door combat in Bastogne, hit by a dirty bomb, which has got a hell of a lot of shrapnel still in his leg. He can't even go on a commercial airplane without the metal alarms going off, so he's got to carry a slip in his back pocket saying why the metals in his body. Trench foot frostbite, still suffers from frostbite 83 years later. Pain all the time. Can't do nothing about it. Pain level's high right now. You just learn to live with it. You learn to live with it. And so from after Bastogne and Battle of Bulge, him and thousands of other soldiers liberated the concentration camps, liberated holocaust camps. It's a sight you would never want to see. Mr. Jeckovich barely talks about it, but I assure you it rents space in his mind. Every day, every minute, every second, every hour since the war ended 80-some years ago. These men were very patriotic. There were 16,400,000 young boys and girls who participated in World War II, and now we're down to less than 3,000, and we're losing them at a rate of 200 a day. So do the math. Do the math. Text them any questions. Here's your chance to ask a true World War II fighter, combat, frontline, machine gunner, what it was like. Ask. He'll give you a straight answer. He'll give you a straight answer. We thank Mr. Jeckovich daily. He gives us all this information. His mind is like a library. It's like a library. Any question, ask him. But he's got over 840 YouTube videos. When these listeners now, and when we are all pushing up daisies, his message will still be coming across. His message of courage and how to have a more simple and wholesome life. Imagine any young man barely out of high school standing on the deck of a troop ship in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean like Mr. Jeckovich. World War II was not just a chapter in a history book. Still a defining moment of humanity. It was a time when ordinary citizens like Mr. Jeckovich answered an extraordinary call. Mr. Jeckovich left behind his family. Others left behind their farms and classrooms, careers, to defend the freedom from a distant shore. Mr. Jeckovich knew nothing about Europe. He's never been there. These soldiers fought in the skies of Europe, on the beaches of Normandy, in the Ardennes forest, in the jungles of the Pacific, and icy waters of Atlantic. They endured many sleepless nights, relentless danger, and the constant ache of missing home. And yet, they pressed on. Not for glory, oh no, they're humble people. Not for glory, but for the belief that liberty was worth every sacrifice. And we lost a lot. We lost a lot. These World War II veterans gave us more than victory. Mr. Jeckovich, in his book and his victory during World War II, they gave us a blueprint for courage, unity, and resilience. This man is very resilient. He was fighting the coldest winter record in Ardennes forest, called the Battle of Bulge, 20 or 30 below. And then when it was over, he survived. Thanks to his mother's prayers, she prayed the rosary nightly for this man. She prayed the rosary nightly, the most powerful tool known to man. He survived. He had lots of injuries, but he survived. So after the war was over, he's no longer in a 20 or 30 degree below weather, snow up to his waist. Now he's working in Kimberly-Clark, 120 plus degrees. How? This is so resilient. That's what I mean by this great resiliency. Great resiliency. Wow. This man and others showed us when the stakes are at the highest, we can rise above fear and division to protect what matters most.
14 minutes.
Unfortunately, today, most of these fighters are gone. And we're growing fewer and fewer every day. But their legacy grows stronger. 800 plus YouTubes. When we're all gone, another generation will be listening to it and hope they pick up the message. Every freedom we enjoy today, the right to speak, the right to worship, and live without these horrible dictators, is a gift that this man and all the other fighters secured for us. Never forget that. They secured this for us. Many of you listeners, I've heard from you, had a father, or a grandparent, or a neighbor who served in the war. We've heard many stories from our listeners, sometimes told with pride, sometimes with tears, and often with quiet humility that speaks louder than any medal. Quiet humility. Listen, boys and girls, it's a short dance around the sun. Enjoy every day, but enjoy it in a humble manner. If you don't live your life in a humble manner, believe me, the big man upstairs will humble you in ways you will never believe. You won't like it. The big man will humble you. So live a life humbly. How do we honor Mr. Jeckovich and all these soldiers? How do we honor all these boys and girls and these soldiers? But to live by their example. Let us be steadfast in extending our values as they were. Let us teach our children not just the history, but the humanity behind it. So, all these World War veterans, we stand here today because they stood firm for us. We live in freedom because they were willing to risk everything. We, speaking now, and all of our listeners, and a grateful nation and generations to come, thank you. But how do we properly thank this man? How? I don't know. Someone tell me.
12 minutes.
Mr. Jeckovich, he doesn't like to talk about it, but I'm going to tell you, he wasn't no rear echelon. He was frontline combat. This teenage fighter received, listen to this, it's big time. He received the Bronze Star Medal, the Purple Heart, the Army Good Conduct Medal, American Campaign Medal. The list keeps going. The European, African, Middle Eastern Campaign Medal with 3 Bronze Service Stars, the World War II Victory Medal, Army of Occupation Medal with Germany class, Combat Infantry Badge, Sharpshooter Badge with carbine, pistol, and machine gun bars. His main weapon was a machine gun. Marksman Badge and Rifle Bar, and Honorable Service Lapel Button, World War II. Yeah, this is what he got. He was no rear echelon. He was no rear echelon, I assure you this. Yeah. So how do we thank someone like this? Uncle Sam said to go, and he went. It was just that simple. Uncle Sam said to go, and he went, like 16 million other boys. Any questions, you text him at 407-366-0000. Mr. Jeckovich, how many pages is the book you've written?
Huh?
How many pages is the book you've written? Pages. How many pages of the book?
What's this?
Yeah, your book. The book you wrote. How many pages?
849. 849.
Okay, it's that big, beautiful book. We've been reading its chapter from beginning to end, and we're halfway through it. This book is like a roadmap to give the younger generation a good idea how to live a wholesome and simple life with emphasis on wholesome. You can listen to his book in the entirety by listening to his YouTubes. They start from page 1 and they go to the end. They start when this man started working at 8 years old, and now 100 plus years old. He knows nothing about work. He knows, only thing he knows is work. He's not quitting until the big man upstairs says to quit. He works every day. He prepares the docket for the day, for the reading. He presents it to me around 6 o'clock. I read it at 7, and I assure you in the strongest terms, if I don't read or pronounce a word properly, he's going to let you know. He does every day. He prepares the docket, and I read it. So his book was like a roadmap for the younger generation to live a wholesome and honest life, and a simpler life. And a simpler life. You can text him any question. His mind is like a library. Mr. Jeckovich, how many years were you married?
Huh?
How many years were you married? How many?
69.
69. 69 long and beautiful years. So if you're thinking about marriage or engaged, you can text Mr. Jeckovich a question. Who better could answer it than someone that had a beautiful marriage, a wonderful marriage for 69 years? I don't know of anyone. I don't know of anyone 100. I don't know anyone that had a marriage for 69 years. Can I have a minute count, please? It's amazing. Text them at 407-366-0000.
8 minutes.
You know, Mr. Jeckovich will tell you, you come to this earth with nothing. And then during your lifetime, you foolishly chase all these things. You'll chase an expensive car. You'll chase a big house. You'll chase to give a $200,000 or $300,000 remodeling a kitchen to keep up your Joneses. You'll chase a fancy watch. But Mr. Jeckovich will tell you that you've never seen a hearse pulling a U-Haul trailer. So, you come to this earth with nothing. You'll leave with nothing. Just be sure that your soul, gains more than your hands. Be sure that your soul gains more than your hands. Do you like that diary, Mr. Jeckovich?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful diary you're reading.
Yeah.
Very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Jeckovich, we almost expired the studio time. Can I get you a coffee?
No.
How about a little ice cream, Mr. Jeckovich? How about a little ice cream?
No.
You're good? You certainly do look nice with your new shave today and your new jacket. You look sharp.
Oh, what?
You look sharp. He's a tough guy. He's
We
not
can pick it
gonna.
up again tomorrow.
How many time?
6.
Okay. Mr. Jeckovich, the studio time is up. What would you like to do now? The studio is expiring. What would you like to do now?
I thought we got to listen to Trump.
All we got to do is Trump? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll turn that on for you. But before the studio time ends, would you like me to gather you a popcorn?
Some popcorn, John?
Mr.
No.
Want some popcorn?
No.
Okay. You're looking very chipper today. You're a tough guy, and we thank you very much for all you've done. All you've done in 100 years.
All right, we'll pick it up again tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Take care, Mr. Jeckovich. Thanks for listening.